So today we are going to enjoy the chapter The Adventures of Toto. So let's see.
Yes, sir.
Now, monkeys. The name is enough. The moment we utter the name monkey, we start laughing because of its character. We have got examples, many examples in the classroom also. Now, the matter is what? Have you seen any a baby monkey? Grown-up monkeys are okay, but have you seen a baby monkey? As a pet? Now, if you go for a baby monkey as a pet, it's like a funny creature. It's a creature to have fun with. Okay. Now, Toto is a baby monkey. Name of a baby monkey. Okay. So, in this chapter, we will find out whether the monkey was mischievous or docile. Now, mischievous we understand. Docile is just the opposite to it. Now, what happened there? Let us see. Grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. The Tonga driver used to keep the little red monkey tied to a feeding trough, and the monkey looked so out of place there that grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Now grandfather, you understand grandfather, so he bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. Now the Tonga driver used to keep the little red monkey tied to a feeding trough. Trough is like a container where animals are fed, so bowl shaped, So feeding trough, and the monkey looked so out of place. You understand out of place? Uncomfortable, very good. So out of place there, that grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Means grandfather private zoo means many other animals are there probably. We'll see what other animals are there later on. Toto was a pretty monkey. Pretty, very pretty. Pretty monkey. His bright eyes sparkled with mischief beneath deep-set eyebrows, and his teeth, which were a pearly white, were very often displayed in a smile that frightened the life out of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. Now, his bright eyes sparkled with mischief. Every time if you look at his eyes, it's like planning to do this or that. Okay, suppose he used to walk this way, he will pull your hair. Quite natural. Or you are walking, he will do nothing but extend his leg. So, good habits are there. So, what happened? Mischief beneath deep set eyebrows. Eyebrows, you understand? So, it's all, the eyes are full of mischiefs. You understand it? Okay. And his teeth, which is pearly white as pearl, were very often displayed in a smile, were very often showed in a smile. You understand it? That frightened, that made frightened the life out of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. Now, all of a sudden, you know the laughter of a monkey. You will be afraid. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So, Anglo-Indian ladies. But his hands looked dried up, as though they had been pickled in the sun for many years. But the thing is what? His hands looked dried up, as when they had been made pickles. Pickles, you understand? So, dried up as though they had been pickled in the sun for many years. Yet his fingers were quick and wicked, although his fingers were very quick and wicked also. You understand it? Every now and then, it's like active, very active. Okay. And his tail, while adding to his good looks, because grandfather believed a tail would add to anyone's good looks, also served as a third hand. He could use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up any delicacy that might be out of reach of his hands. Now, what happened? He also, apart from his hands, apart from his teeth and eyes, he also has what?
Tail, sir.
Has a tail. He also had a tail, and it was, what was its purpose? What was its purpose?
Third hand.
It was used to hang from a branch. It also served as a third end. It added to his beauty. So it should be
Give me
there.
that, give me
It should be there. It will add to your beauty.
No, sir, not my
Huh?
beauty.
Grandfather believed so. A tail adds beauty to the animal. So apart from adding to his beauty, it also served as a third hand. He could use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up any delicacy. You understand delicacy, delicate things? Any delicacy that might be out of reach of his hands. Clear? Grandmother always first when grandfather brought home some new bird or animal. Now there was one more thing. What was it? Grandmother always fussed. What is fussing? She always felt irritated and all. Why so every time you bring in new animal and all? Huh? Why so? Huh? So she always fussed when grandfather brought home some new bird or animal. So it was decided that Toto's presence should be kept a secret from her. What was the decision taken? That Toto's presence will be kept a secret from her, from the grandmother. Clear? Now, what happened next? So it was decided that Toto's presence should be kept a secret from her until she was in a particularly good mood. Until she was in a particularly good mood. Grandfather and I put him, I means the author. Okay, so grandfather and I put him away in a little closet opening into my bedroom wall, like Almira, you understand it. So closet opening into my bedroom wall, where he was tied securely, or so we thought, to a peg fastened into the wall. Now we know pegs fastened into the wall. Pegs, like hooks and all. So on it, Toto was tied. They thought it's a secure tie. Okay. A few hours later, when grandfather and I came back to release Toto, we found that the walls, which had been covered with small ornamental paper chosen by grandfather, now stood out as naked brick and plaster. So what happened? We thought it's secured. So a few hours later, we went there to release Toto, and we found that all the decorative things that were there on the wall were all broken into pieces, torn into pieces. Clear? And now, what happened there? There you see. The peg in the wall had been wrenched from its socket. And the peg in the wall has been wrenched from its socket. On the socket it was fixed. Now it was wrenched. You understand wrenching something?
Yes, sir.
So just like it wrenched from its socket. It's not no more there on the socket. Clear? Now what happened? And my school blazer, means the author's school blazer, which had been hanging there, was in shreds. It was into pieces. Clear? Torn into pieces. See how good Toto was. I wondered what grandmother would say. But grandfather didn't worry. He seemed pleased with Toto's performance. I was wondering what grandmother would do, but grandfather was very happy. Wow, great. Toto was very smart. Huh? He's clever, said grandfather. Given time, I'm sure he could have tied the torn pieces of your blazer into a rope and made his escape from the window. Wow, nice. If you are given time, he would have tied the torn pieces of the blazer and made a rope to escape from the window. Clear? Now, his presence in the house still a secret, Toto was now transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarter where a number of grandfather's pets lived very socially together. Now, Toto's presence was still a secret. Now, Toto was transferred to a big cage where? In the servants' quarter, grandfather's servants' quarter, where a number of grandfather's pets lived very sociably. You understand social living? They lived very sociably. Who are they? A tortoise. Okay, who are they? A tortoise, a pair of rabbits. Okay, what else are there? A tame squirrel. And for a while, my pet goat. Okay, so all the animals are there. Understood? But the monkey wouldn't allow any of his companions to sleep at night. But the monkey, he wouldn't allow any of his companions to sleep at night. So grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur, decided to take him along. And so grandfather did what? He was to collect his pension from Saharanpur. He took Toto with him. Clear? He decided to take him along. Up to this is okay? Good. So we will continue from the next part in the next class.